Welcome everybody. How y'all doing? It's good to see y'all. We're just starting up. You know how we do. You know how we do it. Just sit back, relax, and chill for the time being. We start our journey for the night. Welcome everybody. How y'all doing? It's good to see you. Do come and chill. We are chilling. Hope you're having a great night or a good day wherever you are coming from. Thank you for being here. That is for sure. Let me know where you're coming from. Also, if you're on the YouTube side, welcome. If you're on the Twitch side, welcome. I hope you are all doing well. And if you're watching this on the video, thank you for coming and watching it. Definitely appreciate you all being here. It is awesome to be able to do this. Right. And we are set. Alright, we are back. And
playlist, different highlight reels, and then just slot in a different highlight reel every now and then, alternate between them, and post them in the self promotion section. That way, people are able to see some of your more clippable content.
Yeah, I was thinking about taking the one video I edited and then just kind of like adding a sound effect to it because I had the idea to kind of make it a little bit more funny. But yeah,
I don't know. I've never been much of a sound effect guy. Like you could see about getting some permissions from some of the people on the Discord and slotting in some of their their one-liners and things.
Welcome everybody.
I was talking about like a sound clip of in the one short. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of sound effects that are public domain, like the Wilhelm scream. You could look those up and use them.
I think it will just add a bit more flavor if I do that.
Wait. Now let me slap that respectfully. Oh boy. I got Rich in the background. Now we're gonna actually.
Here is the channel. I actually put the link to the video in the description.
Alright. Yeah.
Multiple arrests, allegations of racism, and a tough-as-nails parenting style. Fred Trump may have been the father of a future president, but
Oh boy.
shocking claims about the domineering patriarch that will make you shudder. Former President Donald Trump isn't the only one in his family with an arrest record. His father, Fred, has had a few run-ins with the law himself.
Let's start this actually up.
The incident occurred during a Ku Klux Klan rally that got out of hand in New York, where 1,000 Klansmen had gathered to protest the
Holy
death
shit.
of 2 Italian fascists. According to a Daily Star report,
Got to turn this on. Great. Let me see the chat.
Holy shit.
Awesome. What's up? Yesterday, I believe. Yep. Welcome everybody on my YouTube and Twitch side. Hope you're having a great night, great day, great afternoon, wherever you're coming from. Hit that like button for me. It's posting out in the algorithm. Alright. And if you would like, follow and subscribe as well. Let's get started. Ugh.
For years, as the New York police don't maintain arrest documents dated that far back. Washington Post reporter Philip Bump eventually confirmed the news after matching Fred's former address with the 1930 census report. Fred's second arrest occurred 50 years later when he was managing several rental properties. In 1976, he was hit with 5 citations for not adhering to housing code violations in a 504-unit apartment complex he owned in Seat Pleasant, Maryland. As noted in a report by the Washington Post, Trump had been warned after
Trump completely not spray tan.
he had failed inspection 9 months prior. The county housing department's chief inspector gave him ample notice on the phone several times before signing off on the arrest warrant and putting him in cuffs. Trump was released from jail shortly after posting his $1,000 bail. Fred built a vast real estate empire throughout his career and managed to amass a fortune that was worth over $300 million before his death. However, his wealth raised plenty of question marks. Naturally, New York officials eventually came knocking and began investigating the businessman's abundant assets. Trump's sweeping real estate portfolio included around 27,000 apartments and homes within New York City. But in 1966, the state's investigation commission took a closer
So what would be considered an ABC then? Let's see.
Which refers to a person receiving a sudden, unexpected profit. Officials speculated the real estate tycoon exaggerated his construction costs to obtain grants from the government, and then took the leftover money and put it into as many other
This would be
real estate
considered a
companies.
little
Fred was
vehicle.
never arrested, but
He gave it to his son, too.
Vehicle.
about the Trump family's finances persisted.
Okay, so
Fred has long been accused of having racial bias.
it doesn't matter which vehicle that it is. That's
Okay.
There you go. That's a memorable
And it
one
doesn't
for
just
you.
have to do
hello, all
with
you
race.
happy people. Remember to like and subscribe for more gaming streams, downloads, and long romantic rides on the Ducati. Yeah, man, come on. Come on, what are you doing here? What are you doing there, man? Come on, yeah. You're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls.
One tester, Sheila
Yeah.
Morse, black man
Does it up every
unfairly turned
now
down
and
for
then,
a rental
right?
by the Trump
That was funny. That was a good one.
who is white, allegedly
Oh, I'm sure that him being arrested at a KKK rally. I'm sure all that's a coincidence. Donald receiving a book. What was the book again? I forgot the name of the book. It was speeches in it by Adolf Hitler that Trump admired. As his father obviously had some kind of thing going on with white supremacy. All of this is all just coincidence. Now all the links are all fake news. It's all every single fucking thing is bullshit. Okay.
Interesting.
Come on.
Interesting. Hey, y'all. Welcome.
Half of it's true.
Let me, make sure that this stuff is actually gonna fucking work.
had a far different experience. She told NPR, "They greeted me with open arms and showed me every aspect of the apartment. Based
Hell
on
yeah.
the Civil Rights Division of
Appreciate that, man.
family of violating the Fair Housing Act.
Let's
of
figure out what
1990.
would be considered an
With the
APC.
defendants countersuing the department for $100 million for false accusations. The parties settled the case out of court 2 years later, with the judge throwing out the Trump's claims against the Justice Department. Fred's grandchildren don't exactly have the best impression of the businessman. His granddaughter Mary published her memoir, Too Much and Never Enough, How My Family Created the World's Most Dangerous Man, in 2020, making shocking allegations about Fred and
what
his
the
behavior influenced Donald.
Alright, what's considered an APC?
To her by her aunt, Mary Ann
Alright, let's...
Armored personnel carrier.
And I know, but what are they considering an armored personnel carrier? You know what I mean?
Son in his most crucial years. She wrote, having been abandoned by his mother for at least a year, and having his
No, seriously, it's like...
but to make him feel safe or loved,
What, I can see what says vehicle, but what's gonna... wait a minute. Is this considered... Go to research. That's just a... It's... That's a... It says vehicle, but... yeah...
The closest thing that they had to APCs.
Oh, well, that says, definitely says APC driver. Like, that's tanker.
Yeah, it wasn't Mein Kampf, my new order, thank you.
No empathy. Further accused her grandfather of being unfair to his children, claiming that he refused to support
typically,
his eldest son and Mary's father, Freddie, and his dreams
in World
of
War
becoming a commercial airline pilot. Donald took over the
term
family
that,
business instead, leaving him in a downward
was more
spiral.
appropriate
Mary wrote in
was
a book, Freddie simply
armored
wasn't who
fighting
Fred wanted
vehicle.
him to be. Fred dismantled his oldest son by devaluing and degrading every aspect of his personality and his natural abilities until all that was left was self-resignation and a desperate need to please a man who had no use for him. Donald, who's 7 years younger,
Word up. That's better. That looks better right there, but...
Mary wrote, the lesson he learned at its simplest was that it was wrong to be like Freddie.
That's a tank. Fucking god.
Yeah, half-tracks could have armor on them. Yeah, not all of them were armored.
Yeah.
They were open top in the back, so if you were going to use it as
I gotta check my
mobile
Google.
armor, mobile cover, then the infantry units would dismount and they would basically hide behind it like a like a tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, modern APCs are designed to protect the soldiers that are inside it. So,
just themselves in general, or they're just more concerned about their own career. I don't know, man. God damn. It's sobering. It's horrifying seeing all this. And it's weird how a bad upbringing, if a child has a bad upbringing, you may be making them a future dictator.
I see how it is. Okay. Okay, I see where we're at. That's a personal carrier. I see.
Oh, dude.
Okay.
Stop with your edgelord shit, man. Like, I get you're probably like 22. That guy who fucking called me. What did he call me again? I forgot. Eat shit, you dumb lump of dung. Okay. If all you're worried about is if you're just worried about like is someone on the left seething, it has nothing to do with like what does this show you? Could you imagine if it was like a Democrat or a progressive that had this backstory? The same people like, oh, you're just seething. They would be losing their minds. Impeach them, arrest them. But it's just like, oh, they're on my team. So, all right, fascism it is.
Let me try out this vehicle.
I don't get it. I don't understand why you would succumb to this shit just because you want to win. It's not sports.
I want to ask your opinion, Gecko. What do you think about this video? I want to hear your opinion. Is this a good clippable moment?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna drop out so I can hear it.
Mhm.
All right.
But I'm not. If people are just worried about people seething, you're not going to get through to them anyway.
Let's put it here.
Yeah, they see it as a game, and a lot of it was set up that way. They saw these younger. Where do you think?
Let me check out what this guy can do.
Hello.
Voting
Welcome.
early 20s.
I'd cut it down a little bit on the back end.
They feel like life is
You know,
because
after the I'd buy that for $1.
I guess you could say unfulfilled.
But yeah, that's definitely
And they're a
clippable.
vote, and that vote could get people in office.
Well, I can. Well, I'm just gonna keep the.
I mean,
I'm gonna keep the last part in.
if you want to keep the commentary in, go for it. I just thought, yeah, if you were going to be like streaming
It
together
would be
clips,
too short. Like it would only be like maybe like 10 seconds long. And
no, I
to be
thought you were gonna be like making like a chain of clips.
no, this is just gonna be a shorts.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then keep the all of it in.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to make shorts now.
You wanted to give him the benefit
Like
of the doubt
I
the
got some
first
more
time
stuff
I
I can clip as well. I.
Everything it's bad as everyone thought it was going to be. And at this point, if you don't get it, you're just a hateful bastard, or you just don't want to see it. They poisoned the mind of a whole generation of young men. They did it on purpose to get the votes so they could accrue power, and it worked because they are in power. And a lot of those young men, bringing up Harmon Smith again because he's a perfect example, still believe it. And they think that owning the libs and not being a cuck, being masculine and being a real man is more important than democracy. Let's see if they feel the same way if things get to go where I think they're going. But needless to say, all right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. It's been a hell of a stream. It has been a lot of fun and painful. I will see you very soon. I'm going to definitely get a video done today. I'll be back with Jay for a marathon-ish stream on Thursday. Doing Lego members only stream on Fridays.
Well, Boston News. Comic Book Chat donated $5 to the super chat. The question now is, what will be the breaking point in this country because of the break?
I made it public.
Yo, Tommy Graham, what up? How you doing, buddy? I'm testing out some characters that I might buy, I might not buy. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know if I will though. These guys come with a Pretty
everybody has been
fucking
awesome
cool.
stream. The support has been
Pretty cool
and
weapon set.
stream should be absolutely
This is technically an armored personal carrier. About to go to sleep. We had a good day. Boy. Yep, definitely have had a good day. I fixed up my bike. Put new antifreeze in it. So, yo, there's no way that those are still here. Wow. Oh, that just happened. Yeah, I don't really think I like that, but thanks for coming through, Tommy. It's great to see you.
There's the big thing.
Hope you're having a good one.
Trump attacking up.
We're gonna pause that, homie, and then we're gonna open up a different dude and listen to someone else. Well, we're gonna listen to Asmongold. Let's see.
Search term on YouTube this year.
Really?
Let me see if I can find this. And I
See
don't know
that
where
being the
this data
thing.
comes from or whatever. And YouTube search terms in
Yeah.
So this is in the United States. Let's go back. Oh, actually, no. This is in the entire world. Wait a minute. I'm number 7 in the United States. Holy shit.
This would have
Oh my god. So here we go, guys.
2 bombs. I would like to have more bombs.
The most popular YouTube global search
Yep.
terms in 2025.
Definitely would like to have more bombs.
Search volume. Now, it's very hard to know whether this is true or not. Like, I have no
Hey.
idea. But anyway, number 1 is ASMR. Pretty hard to beat that.
It's pretty.
Trump, Mr. Beast, music, lo-fi, Sidemen, APT. I don't know what APT is. Asmongold, Kendrick Lamar, and NBA.
Did I show you the weird Gecko videos I saw today, Gecko?
There's
No.
like, I don't even believe this. I'm gonna be
You wanna-
honest. Like, there's no way.
you wanna watch them with me?
Like, this is insane.
Sure.
Like, APT is a song? Like, yeah, I have no idea.
So I need one APC
Crazy.
squad.
Really, it's insane. And also, it's at 7 million.
Let me
Like,
screen
there's
share.
no way that I have
I'm on Alice's
7.2
channel right
million,
now.
and Trump
Alice's
only has
short got like
9.2
400
million. Like, that's insane.
400
That means
views
that
today.
Nice.
That's nuts. How is that even possible? And so let me see. Is there any?
That's pretty dope.
Full list
Go
here.
to my history.
Okay, so let's see the full list
find
of
them.
everything right here. The most popular.
I don't. I
YouTube
wonder what
global
you're
search
gonna
terms
want.
in 2025.
Let's go.
Here we
I just
go,
wanna show
guys.
that
Let's
one real
take a
quick.
look at it.
Right here, this.
And we have ASMR at 16,000, Trump at 9 million, or sorry, million,
That's
Mr.
it.
Beast, Lo-Fi, Sidemen, Asmongold
Yeah, it's
at
helping him
7
shed.
million
Yeah,
searches.
they're blowing in it.
7
There's
million
things coming out.
searches for Asmongold.
So there's something really weird
in
that I was looking up
one
trying to find the
fucking
original
year,
video.
And this is just on YouTube.
And
It's
there's
just
actually
on
something that
fucking YouTube.
happens
How
with
is this
geckos.
possible? How much do all your channels
It's
get,
I'm gonna see if I can find
I
it.
don't know. Let me see. Where is my? I could just look at my shorts channel.
Gecko shedding.
Asmongold
Are you squeamish?
Shorts. This is
No.
Social Blade. Yeah, this
Okay.
is one YouTube channel I
Okay,
have.
so this
Let's
is
see. It has so in the past 30
Okay.
days, I've received.
so apparently this
171
happens to
million
geckos. I didn't
views.
know about this.
And so that's a pretty good amount, right? I mean, if you look at these numbers, whenever you see plus 7 figures
These are
every single day,
iCap.
this is in fact a very good number. You like seeing numbers like these. And this is obviously my shorts channel, so it's going to probably have the highest inflated views, etc.
Yeah,
But in general,
their eyes
this is
shed
how
too.
usually things are. And even
Oh no, it gets really bad.
in I guess like April, so we were getting 50.
This is
50
keratin
million
buildup.
views in a week. That's insane. And so, wow. So basically,
His other eye was
I
really
haven't
bad.
looked at this before.
Like
And so
right
we were-
like
because
right
I
here.
remember, like, for a long time, so I had Emeru's editor working on this, right? And I told him, I was like, listen, buddy, like, because it had gone for a long time, like, nothing happened.
Fucking son of a bitch.
And then finally, November
Fuck
happened,
you guys.
January happens. This was probably, this was the Donald Trump situation, right? And then February happened, March happened, and then now we have April, and we have
Look how big that was.
160 million views.
Talk about an eye booger.
So things are
I
doing pretty well
know.
with this channel. I didn't even know
Look
this,
how
right?
stressed
I don't
out it
really pay
was.
attention to a lot of these graphs, etc.
And
And so, yeah,
the
big graph
eye
video,
is
right?
more
So
in
this is a
there.
very, very good graph. And yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
and that letting it get
Visuals are
that
great. Yeah,
bad
I have
is
no idea, but
borderline
I'm
abuse.
glad that I'm glad people enjoy it.
Well,
And so,
she did. You know,
really,
I think
really,
the-
I don't even run. I don't even have the login.
I think
for
this is
like.
I think this
don't
is
even-
someone
I
that
have no
helps
idea.
take care of animals.
I don't even log in. I was like,
Yeah, I
so
mean
you
there's
wanna do a
plenty
channel?
there's
Yeah,
plenty
sure.
of
And that's it. I have no idea.
animal
And,
rehabbers
anyway,
that
it's good
yeah
graph,
they
really
get
good graph.
animals that are
And anyway,
just
but
as
that-
bad
but
as
Rescuing a
worse
gecko that
off than
regrew
that.
her eyes.
This is a good graph. And so people like seeing graphs like this. And anyway, let's see here, and it's even going back up again too. Which is what's
Exotic
crazy.
pet care
So
is my
you see
passion.
people, they're subscribing, everything like that. So maybe it
This
does
is my
make
grandmother's
sense. I
bird.
mean, and this is like because there is the Asmongold TV, there's Zach Rar, there's Asmongold Clips, Asmongold Shorts, Asmongold Gaming, and then I think there's a few other Asmongold fan channels, and then there's Asmongold Korea channels and like China channels as well. So yeah,
Yeah, he's in the mold.
Maybe that's it. And a lot of them. And so you
Oh,
have
wow.
at number 8 Asmongold.
I didn't know
Kendrick
these.
Lamar, NBA, Bad Bunny, I Show Speed, Die with the Sweat, I Show Speed, Bruno Mars, UFC.
I didn't know this
Song,
happened to birds.
Karaoke, Not
Yeah,
Like
that's the
Us,
pen feathers.
Minecraft, Real Madrid, Mr. Beast, Corey Kinshin,
Those
Joe
are
Rogan,
quite
Marvel
different
Rivals,
than flight
Markiplier.
feathers, but
And
they
so,
do because they're clustered so tightly together. They do look kind of
Queso,
dramatic
there he is.
when they start molting.
All right, we get Queso on there.
They're
That's
50
good.
years old.
Bro, like he moving up. Yeah, all right, that's good.
But yeah,
and
I mean,
to be fair, yeah, where's it? Do we see Kai? Was Kai on here? I didn't see Kai.
Parrots live so long that if you get them in your 30s, you will have to will them to
on other
somebody.
platforms anyway. So
This
there
looks
it is. Yeah.
this
we
looks
got
just like my
Charlie there,
grandmother's
too. Good
bird.
for him. Absolutely. There's another one. Let's see who else
And
do we
yeah,
have?
it's nothing for
Des-
a parrot in captivity
I
if
mean,
it's
to be
being
fair, this
properly
could
taken
also be
care
the
of
game,
to live
right? It's very
80,
hard to
90
say
years.
whether it's the game or whether it's the individual. And so XQC right here, pretty decent. Okay, we got XQC also. Ludwig, okay, Ludwig's a decent guy. Let's keep going. What's there? Elon Musk. There's no way Elon Musk is this low, right? There's got to be some other. I think that I think this aggregation, by the way, as much as this strokes my ego, I do not think this is an accurate aggregation. There's no way that Elon Musk, like the richest and one of the most talked about people in the entire world, is number 87, right? Let's be real, right? There's something that's wrong about this graph. And so anyway, he fell off.
I don't know why she has
I don't think
dislikes
so.
disabled.
But on YouTube, maybe not. So anyway, let's see here. Kai Cenat
Because everybody
is,
wants
let's see.
everybody
So it
wants
only
to
shows the
comment
top 100.
about how much that
So let's
they
see, who made it up
know
to the top 100 as streamers?
about
Kai made it. Okay, good for
animal
Kai.
husbandry.
And let's see, who else do we have?
Probably.
Ludwig, content creator, right? I mean, I
It's
guess
a,
he's XQC, and
it's
Destiny, hard to say whether it's the
a
game or the
pretty
guy,
creative.
but you know, maybe a little bit of both.
So it looks like
Like they'll have no problem
How much are fines?
talking shit and not knowing anything about what they're actually talking about. And I freely admit most of my knowledge about animal care comes from reading because I like animals. I don't profess to know how to take care of them. I just know enough to get myself in trouble if I decided I did know my shit.
President himself, Donald.
you hear about Borderlands 4 possibly going to be $80.
So those are the most popular search
I'm not
terms
surprised.
in the YouTube global search terms. In
But
2021.
realistically, $80 for a physical copy wouldn't be bad
Wow,
for
It's
a game
good visual,
that cost that
probably.
much to
that's
develop.
crazy. That is
Oh,
fucking
here.
insane.
Motherfucker.
Start getting into-
Can you believe that?
It's when
Oh
you
my
start getting
God.
into $150
So, yeah, I think it was so anyway,
yeah,
what about boobs? I don't think that
$200 special edition.
So
Actually
let me see
into
here.
the
Alright,
physical
what
game.
about the US? So I'm even higher
So
in
I
the
feel
US.
like how
Like I'm number 7 in the US.
instead
let's
of
see.
giving you an empty
You're cutting out a
steel
lot,
book,
Echo.
they gave you a steel
Are
book
any
and
new people on here? Corey
turn
Kinshin's
on the
been
Wi-Fi.
popping off. I feel
Yeah.
like that manga
Maybe he's
he
still
put
booking
out,
what?
and then like ever since he came back to making content,
Yeah,
there's a lot of people
the
talking and thinking about Corey now. And
Doom the Dark
GOAT, yeah,
Ages
good for him, man. I
special
remember watching
edition
his video. He was talking about
comes
his
with a
YouTube
steel book, just like a lot of
nothing but
other
respect.
collector's
I think he's a great
editions.
guy.
But instead of
And,
giving
let's
you
see if I
an
can
empty
find the
steel
rest of
book
this too.
that didn't
And,
actually
who else
have
do
a
we
physical
have?
copy of
Is
the
there
game,
anybody else?
the steel
Oh,
book
there's
for
Hassan.
Doom
Look
the
at
Dark
that.
Ages
There's
came
Hassan,
with a
number
replica
47, my
of
friend.
one of the
Year
keys in the
1647,
game,
Donald Trump.
like a display piece, not an actual key, but
Oh man,
yeah, that would have actually been
that's crazy, right?
cooler
Yep,
if
there
they
we
would
go.
have had like a key
And
that
yeah,
had
very,
like
yeah, wow.
a
And
hidden
so all
USB
that
dongle
just
in it
ended up being
that
47 as well.
that you
And,
could
David
use as
Dobrik,
a storage
I'm
device.
actually surprised David Dobrik
But
is so high.
I mean,
Drewski's
having
really popular on
something
Instagram and stuff, so it would make sense he
decorative,
wouldn't be that high.
I think is a lot better
Kai
than a fucking
XQC,
steel book that
was
you have to
critical.
buy
I
another
mean,
copy of
he's
the
probably
game
got a couple
to
of
put a
different
disc in.
aggregates because people search them like 3 different ways. Let's
That
see
that
here.
kind
Where's the rest
kind
them?
of
Solo Link,
shit just
Jacksepticeye, Mark
always
Rober.
pisses me off.
I don't know who this person is at all. Sam Sulek, and let's see, who else? That's pretty much about it. Holy shit, man.
Yeah,
Most popular UK.
if I'm gonna spend the money on a collector's edition and it comes with a steel book, I'm not gonna buy another copy of the game. I might buy a soundtrack and then put the soundtrack in the steel book. But I'm not gonna buy 2 copies of the fucking game because they couldn't be bothered to put an 80-cent piece of plastic in
I
there.
had no idea about this.
Yeah.
Check in India? Oh, let me see. All right, so what about
Freaking,
okay, can I find it?
I was talking to someone, and it was something that they didn't know about, and I understand them not knowing about it. But as someone that like skateboarding and stuff, I know a bit more about it than a lot of people. So they were complaining about it was Tony Hawk's 3 and 4 collector's edition, it being so much. They're like, oh, a skateboard costs like $25 at Walmart. Kids skateboards cost around that much, and they price all kids skateboards. I was like, I was trying to explain to them, they didn't know how much skateboards actually cost.
Oh no, they're fucking expensive as hell for a good one.
For Tony Hawk's brand of skateboards, they're $70.
Oh, yeah. And then you're gonna have to buy the trucks because it's gonna just be the board. It's not gonna be the actual wheels and everything.
Yeah, the collector's edition of 3 and 4 doesn't come with the trucks though and stuff, sadly, but it does come with a board, and if you add it up for it's the Birdhouse board, so it is a good board. It's Tony Hawk's brand board. So you get a Birdhouse skateboard, and you get the game on disc, and it's like $120, with 70 for the skateboard, 40 for the game. That equals about that.
Yeah, I'm not saying that as a bad purchase, but yeah, a lot of people, they'll buy a skateboard just for the decorative element, just for the decorative flourish of having an actual board. Yeah,
they make great wall pieces.
Oh yeah, they do. And
I want to get. Oh, sorry.
I'm a firm believer you should not buy an expensive ornamental a board and then put trucks on it and then abuse the hell out of it as like the skateboard you're going to learn to skate on. Yeah, you're gonna end up regretting that choice.
I want to get one of Jason Lee's Dr. Seuss boards.
Oh, that'd be cool.
He has a few designs. He has like 2 Grinch designs, and he has one of Cat in the Hat. And he does do reprints on them, and they're great boards.
he's been he's had a line of boards for like 25 years now, I think.
Yeah, he owns Stereo.
Yeah. And that is a legit. That turned out to be a legit, skateboard company. They license other skateboarders that don't have the production capacity to make their own shit.
Yeah, Stereo's great. I like watching like the interviews. Like Jason Lee will go on podcasts at times, and watching those interviews where he goes on and talks about skateboarding is always great. Because a lot of people just know him from acting, and I'm glad more people like him for his skate career as well. Like, I went to meet him, and I thought I was gonna be the only person in line with something like skateboarding related that he's signing. And no, there was like multiple people behind me that were like had skateboarding stuff. Some guy had a full-size stereo deck that he was getting signed, like full-size skateboard. Yeah, I just had a mini skateboard I was getting him signed.
Yeah, speaking of mini skateboards, my stepmother's granddaughter, she had a friend that, he moved in with his grandparents and didn't have any toys, and I had some stuff in storage that had been sitting for 20 odd years that I was never going to use again, so I ended up rounding up a bunch of really cool action figures, including still in the package Captain America and Master Chief that I tossed in there. And it ended up being like 11 action figures, and I found my old tech deck in with it and sent that off to him.
And that's what I got him to sign. I got him to sign a Stereo branded tech deck.
Yeah.
Which is something great for him to sign, They're inexpensive. They cost like $5. And they make Stereo brand ones.
Yeah, it's just unfortunately, kids nowadays, with all the new shit that's come along, there's been there's been an element that's been lost, imagination.
Oh yeah, it has been, and like I'm gonna be honest, some of these toys nowadays they're fucking amazing. Like I want to get me, in my 20s, I want to go to the toy aisle and look at the toys. You should have seen the toys that were coming out like whenever Godzilla was fucking in theaters, man. Those are so cool. I wanted them. It's like,
Yeah, and I mean that's great, and I'm all for advancement, but I also think that imagination is an important muscle to flex.
Yeah.
Now, the real question is, will they make
Speaking of imagination,
well, no, I don't check
this is a great segue, but I wanted to bring this up.
This is like a really
So there was
everybody says I don't
there's this news article that came out recently. This family, they went to where the theater where Abraham Lincoln was shot, and then so the kid, the mother was telling their daughter like what happened there, and she got really scared that John Wilkes Booth was gonna be around, and so now John Wilkes Booth just became like this little girl's boogeyman for some reason.
What the hell are we doing?
Like I think how the mother described it was that he hurt Abraham Lincoln. Not going into full detail because it's a kid,
Yeah.
And then
I don't think you should really get graphic about somebody blowing out the back of someone's skull.
Yeah, so like she was telling the kid like, oh, he hurt Abraham Lincoln, you know, that's why we're visiting here, you know, because this is where he hurt him at, you know. So
What,
it's,
Max?
and then and like it's like it's so heartbreaking. Like she's having their mom coming to the room at night and to check the closet because John Wilkes Booth might be in it.
Oh my god.
That's kind of epic, but I mean, that's not really an exaggeration because John Wilkes Booth didn't kill Abraham Lincoln. The fucking sergeants did. They were actually scooping out pieces of his brain looking for the bullet. Yeah, that was a thing.
Well, the game I think is probably going to do relatively well.
Now, would Abraham Lincoln have died from a gunshot? Absolutely. No question about it. But he would have died later than he did.
It's not a massive hit, and it's not
I mean, you know, just because somebody suffers a mortal wound doesn't mean you just go in there and start, scooping out,
what's this here?
guns out of their fucking skull.
I don't think it matters much for this series.
It's not going to end well.
What you don't understand is the stacking debuff of how controversies and negative feedback and criticism affect the game down
Here's
the road. So like what happens
here's
is that the game gets a lot of
the
negative
article from
controversy and
People's
negative
Magazine
criticism,
if you want to
and then
read
that
it.
happens to it enough
Tyler has
before you know
surprising
it,
fear
now
of
nobody
John
cares about
Wilkes
the game
Booth being
and
under her
that's the
bed.
issue that happens with a lot of these studios, is
Exclusive.
that immediately it doesn't have an effect. And like for example, like look at Shadowlands. So Battle for Azeroth was a pretty shitty expansion.
That's kind of funny.
And
It is. It's funny, but it's sad too. I watched this show called Internet Today, and they report on the news, and this is one of the stories they reported on, because they do weekly weird news and stuff. They'll do that, you know. Sometimes it does evolve in talking about the current administration, you know. So like,
I mean, it does showcase the innocence of children. Yeah, stories like that. Yeah, personally, I think the world would be a lot better off if we all had the naivete that children have, when faced with surprisingly dark and grim scenarios.
oh yeah,
It's like their mind, more or less, builds a cocoon for protect the child from trauma. Check out the side chat.
It kind of happened with Cyberpunk. Yes.
Max, chill out.
blow your load on the back of someone's head and try to escape before you get caught.
Yeah, that's funny. I had that one on my phone.
It seems like generic looter shooter game. There's nothing crazy or amazing about this game. This isn't revolutionizing anything. It's not some
I had to give up almost most of my money. Buying a new controller really did fuck me over this month, and I didn't pay as much as I should have for my cat's surgery tomorrow. My mom's cat surgery tomorrow, so it's, I told my sister I would get her back when I get paid again. I think I'm gonna be streaming almost every day. You know, I've been taking the courtesy of not streaming when Jay and Rich is on, but to be honest, I can't take that anymore. I have to stream. You know, it's, if I'm doing this full time, I'm gonna be streaming for longer, and I need to be streaming. You know, I need to be streaming. First of all, I need to be streaming longer, and I need to stream more, like daily.
Well, what I would suggest is just don't advertise the streams that you're going to do during his, streaming run.
Well, I'm still gonna advertise because if they're done watching Jay, they can always come out. It's one of those things. Like I need to do that.
It's not gonna be well received, unfortunately.
The people have problem with people promoting in the general chat when Jay's live.
Wait, no, in general chat in general. They don't want to see it at all.
Yeah, and that's.
Or I'd be doing it whenever I want to because that's what I was doing, and because no one else was because Jay wasn't streaming.
Well, I know, like obviously Gecko, like people can promote in the self-promotion chat whenever Jay or Rich is live, and it's like, but they don't want people posting in the general chat. It was a big problem when people were like posting links in there whenever they were live. People were.
It wasn't just when they were live. It was just in general. Honestly, I didn't see anyone posting their links because I was the one doing that in the general chat. I didn't see anyone else doing it, so it wasn't just anyone. It was just me.
I was told multiple people.
No, it was just me. I've never seen another person doing it. It was only me. I'm not gonna beat around the bush with that because it's a pain in my ass that I got to hold up.
I was told multiple people. I don't go in the general chat too often.
Yeah, that was. I didn't see anybody else talking about anyone else pulling anybody's general chat links.
And also another thing is, if I get to this is another thing, Gecko. If I get to the point where more people watch me and stuff, and the people don't know about Jay, and I can actually figure out how to fucking raid people on YouTube, I can start doing that. And that's like another plus to doing it.
Well, like I said, I don't think you should do it. Post the advertisements in your own server.
I still need to post them. Like, it's like it's one of those things where like, I am self-promoting, and I can't tune in to every single Jay stream, even though I want to,
Okay, I was specifically told. No events, no promotions, none of that.
We talked about this, and we figured this out in my chat. Jay just said no live streaming in the chats whenever he is streaming.
It's not what I took from it because I can't post my own shit in there at all. So like if I was to do what you're about to do, you think I would get in trouble?
Yeah.
Post it in self-promotion?
Yeah, whatever you're about to do. Do you think you're gonna do if you were to promote the way that you're about to promote, do you think if I was to do the same thing would I get in trouble?
No.
Why?
Yeah.
How would I not?
Because you're promoting in self-promotion, you're not posting in general chat.
Yes. So what you're saying is that you're gonna post in self-promotion, right?
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah. Yeah. It's not general chat. It's not like
I'm
doing.
not VC streaming. It's
Yeah.
one of those things. Like he wants people to not be in VC streaming. Like having a live stream in the VC while he's live.
That's not what I took from it at all.
I can go back and read what he said. We talked about like this in the mod chat.
Yeah, there's also video, audio, and stuff of conversations. Everything seems to change whenever. But that's not what I think he's trying to say right now, though. Is what Gecko is trying to say is something else, though. I also don't think. I don't know if you're saying certain things correctly. I don't know. I would have to go back and to see what you had said exactly, but it didn't sound. I don't know. It didn't sound like. It didn't sound like anything that I think you think it sounded like. If that's about, that's like the best way of me saying it.
Who, me or Becca? Okay, okay, so if you look back, actually, I'll just send it to you. It technically is mod stuff, so I'm not gonna say it out loud, but I did send it to you in DMs and Rage. This is what happened whenever he clarified. That's what he said.
Yeah, streaming a game is fine if you're in the VC and you're mirroring your screen in that VC. Yeah,
No,
if you're streaming to your personal channel, then that's a whole
from
different
a
animal.
VC.
I'm the pants pisser.
Yep.
Streaming to a personal channel from a VC during my stream.
What are you guys talking about?
Okay, I mean,
I meant
look,
talk a boot.
yeah, I don't have a problem with it one way or the
For some
other.
reason, this was still we're like,
I don't
you
have
know,
a problem with it one way or the other. I just don't want to see you get in trouble for it.
I'm not gonna get in trouble because it's in the rules. Well, not in the rules. It's they said it in the mod chat that it's allowed.
I know, but that
It's
shit changes week to week sometimes.
From what I understand, anyone can stream in the live stream channel. Um you just can't do it during JStream.
yeah.
And yeah, that's about it.
I was saying about um I need to
Forgot.
stream more and I need to not
The
worry about overlapping with Jay and Rich, and I just need to whenever I need to go live, I need to go live, and
yeah,
so
that's fine. The thing that I said was, if you post something in the self promotion that you're going to be streaming on your channel during J stream, that might get you in trouble. Yeah,
I don't
if
think
you
it
just
is.
stream without posting self promotion, I think that's fine. I would get some clarification on that. Yeah,
Well,
can
we
you ever?
did though. Like he said not to post. He said not to stream in VCs because we had a whole entire thing in there, and that's what I was upset about. I was saying that I was upset about that, and he was replying to this and saying that, though I mean this.
Okay.
Yeah, Jay cleared up everything in mod chat because like we were jumping the gun, thinking like because it's kind of Jay's fault. Like in his stream, he was pretty much saying Blaqksheep is the only streamer, the official streamer, and there's no streaming dirt while I'm streaming. So we all thought, oh, so no one can promote except Blaqksheep.
I
And then
fucking
like
told y'all should have
Jay
waited before jumping the gun.
Jay got all offended with us that we even thought that, but we're like, dude, like you were saying like that Black
I
Sheep's
was
the only
reacting
streamer.
as stuff was coming out. Biff was saying stuff, then I was talking to Rage about it, and they were saying stuff too, and it was like
And
I didn't know
Jay
what to
was all
think.
upset that like Jay was saying, I can't believe you guys are thinking the worst about me, and we're literally just going by what you said on your stream,
Yeah,
like he was not very clear about it.
No, he wasn't.
So
I mean,
we
like
kind of called him out on that.
like I said, I was under the impression that clarification was going to come within, a few days or a week at most. And, you know, I said, don't jump the gun. And y'all kind of did. And I don't blame y'all. I mean, that shit wasn't real clear, but
Me and Gothy were prepared to just leave the server and step down.
yeah, yeah. I understand your perspective on that. Don't get me wrong. But I also get his perspective about, being upset that, you know, people were, throwing shade.
All I'm saying
Yeah.
is that when there's major changes like that, they should probably not make it verbal only. Like they should have it
No, no,
written
no.
down in the
That needs to.
Discord. Saying these are the changes, and it's all, like in
I'm
text.
This
I'm
is
gonna be
this is
honest.
getting me.
Those
But
need,
it,
I'm gonna
those
be
changes
honest.
just,
need to be
Oh, sorry.
addressed before, it goes live, so to speak.
I'm gonna be honest. Jay shouldn't talk about the server on stream unless he has to.
I think it should all be kept within the server. Like,
Yeah, it should be kept in the server, not made public, because then it makes like, oh, is something going wrong in the server, and
yeah,
Yeah, it just looks weird.
yeah.
plus like the stuff Jay's been saying recently. I don't know. I kind of feel bad for Coco because like Jay will say things like, "Oh, we got too many admins." Like I don't know. It kind of feels like he's throwing shade or something, but like that's why it's probably best if he just didn't talk about the Discord and kept that drama to
I hope he's. I
the
hope,
mod
in
chat.
other words, I hope Jay is doing okay because he hasn't been around too much.
No, I know. Like,
Yeah, yeah. He did mention in, one of his posts that the heart medicine they put him on was
well,
kind of making him feel bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes you have to acclimate to the medication.
yeah,
I really like this new DualSense controller.
nice. I really need like to pay like I have to pay off my Best Buy and then use my Best Buy again for a fucking mouse. My mouse is
Oh,
like dying.
your mouse is dying now too.
Yeah, well, part of it broke off finally. I don't know how or why, but like, I guess hardcore use of it is fucking what happens. I destroyed the
Logitech.
DPI fucking button off of it.
I just have like the $50 Logitech one you get at Walmart. That's what I got.
I got like the $100 Logitech G502X or something. Got a bunch of buttons on the side. Yeah, G502X. I actually got that right. I looked at the bottom of it.
So the emulator event went pretty well today, but I should have planned it out more. There was 2 people in the chat that I helped set up emulators with. That being Dreaded and Sofa King. So
Nice.
I'm actually kind of glad that I did it like this first, so because it gave me more ideas. Okay, so how I'm gonna do it next time is that when this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have next event. I'm gonna have scheduled, and then what's gonna happen is that anyone can join, and we'll talk about what emulators everyone wants to have set up, and even if it's one I did before, I'll help them set it up. And so it helps repeat the lessons for people that missed it, but also I can do new ones as well, and I'll probably do the new ones first. And if those people want to help set that one, if they want to set that one up as well, they can follow along. But yeah. I know I'm doing, I know someone wants me to do Examine X, which is Xbox emulator.
That's
tried them?
irony right there.
They're actually the best TV dinners you'll ever taste.
But
Like, they're
yeah,
actually
he constantly goes on and on about frozen ingredients on Kitchen Nightmares.
Well, like, to be fair though, when you eat out, you don't want frozen.
Yeah.
There's a time and place.
So I think I did more. I think I did something more blasphemous. What I did was, my grandmother went to, I think it was Atlantic City, and they brought me back Wagyu meatballs. Wagyu meatballs that were 3 days old, cold, and I warmed them up in the microwave.
Now, if you're gonna
Wagyu.
if you're gonna reheat, yeah, you definitely wanna put them in an oven safe container.
Oh, I
I would
didn't.
have done it in an air fryer, honestly.
I didn't do that. I went full raw in and just like put it in the microwave, and it still tastes so fucking good. Like, oh my god, they were so fucking amazing. Like,
As long as you're not like re-cooking them and just microwave fine.
yeah. If you ever get a chance to try his Wagyu meatballs at like one of his like restaurants, you gotta fucking do it.
But like, so this is from one of Gordon's restaurants.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's from my Hell's Kitchen.
I wish Gordon would open some restaurants in Canada.
They're so good. I think the meatballs are like 30 or 40 bucks, and it's like an entree, but you get like 5 of them, and they're so good. Like the 5 like decent size thing with like cheese. It's like I think it's like smoked cheese, or not even maybe not smoked. It is a good cheese on top.
Oh,
And then
or something.
yeah, I think it's like Gouda, and then like you have like this like house made marinara sauce, and oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah, it sounds amazing.
Expensive, but great. I only got them because I was watching the Cats the weekend, and so like they got it for me as a thank you, you know, for watching the Cats.
Gordon has a pizza restaurant. I'd love to go there.
Oh, nice.
I ate dairy today and missed a dose of my pain medication, and I felt like I was gonna fucking die of dysentery. Like, you know, old school, you know, fucking full on Oregon Trail, dying of dysentery.
Don't diss Terry.
But I had a key lime pie ice cream from Freddy's Frozen Custard, and I do not regret that decision at all.
I don't think I've had a key lime pie ice cream before. That sounds good.
It's their vanilla custard, and they put a fucking piece of key lime pie in there, and they blend it.
That's how you do it.
Fucking love key lime pie.
Yeah, me too. It's hard to find, like, unless you make it yourself. It's like, I can't remember the last time I've seen a key lime pie that I could buy in the grocery store. You have to like, go to a bakery or make it yourself.
Hey.
Marie Callender's frozen ones, and those are pretty decent for what they are.
We don't even have those.
Hello.
What's up, Shields?
What's up? I'm in a new area today, so I may cut out here and there at times, but just let you guys know.
Mm. No problem, no problem.
Yeah, these frozen Gordon meals, they're very small servings, and they're kind of expensive, like $8 for like barely one serving, but it's so tasty though.
What are you talking about?
Gordon Ramsay's frozen meals. Like the
Oh, okay.
texture is not the best because you know you just microwaved it, but like all like the seasoning, flavors, spot on.
Costco
Oh, I believe
Canada
it.
has a brand called Chudley's key lime pie.
Now I want to buy a key lime pie.
No shit, right?
I would destroy one.
I
right
went-
now.
I went to the Gold Ramsley's restaurant before. I had his famous dish or whatever it is, that thing that's wrapping like bread.
Oh, the
Whatever's
Wellington.
Beef Wellington is supposed to be pretty fucking awesome. I've never had one, but
Me
it's
neither. I want to try one.
yeah, it's on the list of things that I'm absolutely gotta fucking try at some point.
It is very delicious. It's just very expensive. That's the only thing.
Probably like $100.
I think I paid like 120. I think. I got it in. What was it in? Did I go to the one in?
Okay, you have to hold that point.
Yeah, it was in Hollywood. It was very expensive.
I'd love to go to Hell's Kitchen to eat. You know.
You mean the Golden Fantasy restaurant?
Is there a name to it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's called Hell's
just-
Kitchen.
That's what I thought it was called.
I thought. Is it? You sure?
Yeah.
Because I thought. Because the one I went to was called.
He's got
Golden
like
Ramsay.
Are you
he's got,
putting on a point blank at this motherfucker?
he's got like 30 restaurants. I mean,
Like, how does that even happen? I'm pointing right at it.
The one I
A
went
group
to
of
was
them.
Golden Ramsay.
Well, the
They're
gimmick with
not-
Hell's Kitchen is
all
Gordon's
names
not
are
making
the
Hello.
the food. Like at Hell's Kitchen, the contestants are making your meal. So
Yeah.
it's like it's not really a restaurant. It's just you're kind of participating in the show. You're just one of the people that are getting fed.
Oh, I gotcha.
So it's like it's a restaurant that's only open when they're filming the show, and you probably have to like know someone to get in there.
Oh no, I actually
I
went to
don't-
his restaurant, not like that, anything
Yeah.
like that.
I know.
Gordon Ramsay has 92 restaurants.
All over the world.
Yeah,
Except Canada. It's fucking.
yeah, just fuck Canada.
Actually,
Yeah.
I think
I
he.
still like that.
I think he does have
I
some
was-
restaurants in Vancouver and Toronto.
I was right on the money. I said he had 30. He has 32 in North America.
Oh, nice. I still like that South Park episode about Canada. I'm not your friend, guy. I'm not your guy, buddy. I'm not your buddy, guy. What does Canada want? More money. Fucking South Park. I went home and went to sleep, right? I woke up at 2, I tried to play some games, but I wasn't feeling it. Then I passed the fuck out all the way until 8 p.m.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of like getting up at like an really early morning issue and not being able to go back to sleep. So like it's been affecting my like late nights.
Streams.
It's just the way it is. When I started riding my motorcycle is why. You know, like it's nothing much I can do about it. Pushed away at the beach when you want to go. Hey, like-minded, welcome.
First Canadian Gordon Ramsay restaurant opens in Vancouver, February 24th, 2025.
Oh, so he is finally coming up here.
It already happened February 5th. It's been 4 months.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, going on 4 months. So it's been like only
I'm
3 months right now.
Sorry. First Gordon Ramsay steak restaurant, and then there's another one that says Gordon Ramsay burger was also open, and Coquitlam, I think is how it's pronounced.
Sounds like someplace like that.
You need some light? You need some light?
That'd be awesome. I'm trying to get out of here. I'm trying to burp on the cooler.
Well, you should turn off your car and don't leave it open like that.
It's burping out so that I can plug it out.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. No, you're good. I just wonder if you needed light. That's all.
It's
Alright.
Gordon Ramsay burger
I'm just here to give you some light.
Okay. Thanks.
Yep.
is in the Hard Rock Casino in Coquitlam, British Columbia.
Oh.
So it's not its own restaurant. It's in a fucking casino.
Well, I'll probably never go there. I never go to Vancouver for any reason. You certainly don't want to live in Vancouver, unless you're rich. Vancouver is like our California. It's like, if you don't make $120,000 a year, don't go over there.
Unless you want like 8 roommates.
Yeah, so the people that do live in Vancouver, they either live with 8 roommates or they make great money. So I can understand how a Gordon Ramsay restaurant would open up over there. People have the money.
You know, or they peddle blowjobs and ass.
My friend wanted to move to Vancouver so bad because he works for the movie industry. He's like, dude, I want to try to get there, and I was like, I don't know about that, bro. Because he said it reminded him of Michigan, because he came from Michigan and moved here. And he didn't want to move to California. And he's like, I'd rather be in like a cold climate. And I was like, fuck that.
Yeah, they do a lot of filming in Vancouver.
Yeah, because it's another Hollywood. And they have a lot of,
I think it's cheaper for them also to go to Canada compared to the States. I don't know why. But...
Well, there's a lot
my
of
dude, I gotta go.
places that offer tax breaks.
I'm gonna go take a piss and go find a beer to drink.
Don't fall in the toilet.
Oh.
I told my boss if he could put me in his area, I'd be down for it. On Tuesday, it'll keep me away from the other guy.
So how are you feeling?
A little bit better. I still feel a pinch in my stomach from moving that box, but other than that, the medication is kicking my ass. I think that's why I'm sleeping all day, because, like, if Jay said that he's doing a new medication, and if it's doing the same thing to him, I mean, it affects everybody differently, right?
Yeah.
I can understand the, because I'm telling you, dude, this shit kicks my ass. Like, I was wide awake at 2, and then at 3, after an hour of taking it, I was just like, I went back to sleep. And I woke up at 8 p.m. Give this guy some more light. Alright, man. I can't block the street, but if you need any help, if I see you, I'll help you out again. Yeah, no problem, man. Be careful. Poor guy, his fucking car's overheating. I am bummed out that I beat Doom already, and I almost 100% the whole game.
So how's night going?
Huh?
How's everyone's night going?
I'm doing pretty well.
Pretty good, pretty good. Just finished up the Lego movie. I got bored. And now I'm watching this show called The Studio.
The studio?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's got Seth Rogen in it, and it's about, like, Hollywood directors and whatnot, and what they do on their off time. And...
Oh, that's the one on
Apple TV.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, I see an advertisement everywhere. Seth Rogen's cool, but he's not the same as he was in the early 2000s.
But neither is, fuck, what's his name? Jim Carrey. Or Johnny Depp.
Yeah. Yeah. And, who's the other one? Jack Black is kind of different now, too.
He's good. He made good movies back then, and Kung Fu Panda was a pretty good movie. The new one. But, and then the Minecraft movie was okay. But I don't know, I feel like, you guys remember the Tenacious D, or not Tenacious D game, it was, Rock of Ages or something? I think it was like...
School Rock?
Yeah.
School Rock.
No, it was a video game he had.
Oh, Brutal Legend.
Yeah, Brutal Legend. Hey.
Yeah, there we go, yeah. Took me a second to think about it, but yeah, I remember that game. I wish they'd make a revamp of it. It was an okay game, but...
It was pretty good. But I think it was for that time. I don't think there's a way that they can do that. Can I get a 1024? I don't think it would work out today.
Might have to be a full remake.
Yeah.
But I mean,
and not only that, go ahead.
They had the remaster of The Thing, and that did all right, but
I don't think kids today would get it because of Jack Black. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's
kind of you piece of shit.
Rewind, and
because that game came out right after school, bro.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why it got popular. It's not because kids are gonna look at Minecraft movie and then look at that game and be like, what? You know what I'm saying?
I can only imagine what all the movies and stuff they're gonna see him in.
I mean, yeah, Jack Black
D.
is a member of Tenacious D, so
which
yeah,
was an underrated movie.
What were you saying about he's a member of Tenacious D?
Yeah, he's a member of a band, so I mean,
Yeah, that's his band. It's Tenacious D. Him and Kyle Gass. And they made a movie on it about how they met, but they kind of made it
Welcome,
funny.
welcome.
But I believe that they really did meet in Hollywood as Jack Black just got there, and then they started this legendary performance. Jack Black got jumped his first night there because he didn't have a place to stay. So that's how that starts off. Then you kind of see them fight the devil and whatnot, and the parties that they went through. I'm pretty sure they actually went to that party.
well, I mean, Jack Black has always been kind of disingenuous about, himself when it comes to, his comedy. Yeah, he likes to depict himself as being this buffoonish everyman, and to be completely honest, his mother was a fucking mathematician for NASA. So the guy is very intelligent.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
His
if I'm
kids are
Well,
like
isn't his dad in
embarrassed to be
NASA
around
too?
him. So
if any girls want to date his son or his sons, they have to have a 401k, a backup plan, a job, and be able to support themselves so that they
but
don't
if
rely
you
on
ever
them
see
for money.
Blackjack or not Blackjack, what's
Black
his
Jack.
name? Forget Jack Black. If you ever see Jack Black with his kids hate to be around him. Or
Well,
in public. Like,
I
I think
mean,
they're
yeah.
embarrassed because he acts like such a fucking idiot sometimes.
He's a fucking poser. I mean,
What-
yeah, he seems like a nice guy, but I mean,
But he seems like a tryhard.
yeah, I mean that's what I mean. He's a fucking poser. Yeah, he seems like a nice person, but he's fake as fuck. And there's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
being intelligent.
It's crazy
Well,
because
I also hear that he's kind of deep on the spectrum too.
oh, for sure. Well, there's no doubt about it. Jim Carrey, he was how he
I
was
think
because
anyways.
he had mental issues.
I think Jim Carrey is bipolar, some motherfucker.
Oh,
I think he's got the same disorder that
I'm pretty sure he's
Bud
part
had.
schizophrenic too.
He has the same disorder as who?
He broke up there.
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said. Same disorder as who?
He's got bipolar disorder, the same shit that Robin Williams had.
Oh.
Robin Williams had borderline depression.
Yeah, like sometimes Jim Carrey gets in this really dark, depressing mood, and he starts saying some really deep shit on camera.
I'm gonna grab a snack,
Yeah,
everyone.
he has bouts of
Be
mania,
right
which is
back.
the exact opposite.
I didn't hear a word you said.
He also has bouts of mania, which is the exact opposite. That's where the bipolar and bipolar disorder comes from. People that have that disorder tend to transition from one to extreme to the other.
Yeah. Like my roommate's wife's dad has it, and he'll have these weird episodes where he'll suddenly stop taking his meds. Like this one time he stopped taking his meds and he walks into the Ford dealership in town and he's just like, yeah, I'd like to buy 2 Mustangs, for my 2 daughters. And, they're like, okay, like they start asking for, like payment and all this, and he's just like, oh, I'll come back tomorrow for that, that's fine, but I need these cars ready. Like he was just out of his mind. And they got to the point where they had to call the police to get him out of there. Like he would not leave until he got these cars, but he wasn't going to pay for them, and he thought it was just going to happen.
That's fucking crazy.
Or this other time, he just decided he stopped taking his meds and decided, oh, I'm not gonna own anything. I don't want to own anything in the world. And he just took all of his shit and threw it in the dumpster. And like,
That's kind of bittersweet.
we had to go to his place and dig his TV out of the dumpster and a whole bunch of other shit he just threw away. And he's like, oh, I don't need it, earthly possessions. Like, he just got really weird all of a sudden.
Damn.
Yeah. That's what happens when you don't take meds.
Dude, speaking of Jack Black, did you know he was in one of the Atari commercial when he was a kid?
Yeah,
Yep,
Pitfall.
I knew that.
He was in the
That's
Pitfall.
fucking bizarre, isn't it?
No, like, a lot of child actors get noticed from doing roles like that. Like, I remember the guy that made Robot Chicken, what's his name?
Seth Green.
Seth Green,
Seth
yeah.
Green.
He used to do all kinds of commercials when he was a little kid.
And Paul Rudd was just recently in a Switch commercial for Nintendo, but he did a Nintendo commercial back in the early '90s for the Super Nintendo.
Oh, did he? Yeah. I think even Seth Rogen used to do commercials, although you probably wouldn't recognize him. But like, that's how a lot of them, you know, become a celebrities. They do little roles when they're kids, and then they kind of, you know, get their foot into the industry that way.
It doesn't always work that way.
No.
I wonder if that...
George Street, 4649 Balboa Drive. There's a behind two bodies walking around the neighborhood.
George Street, 1022. What was I gonna say? I wonder if their parents sell their kids.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I just wonder if their parents sell their souls when they're kids for them to be famous. Because a lot of celebrities, they get older, they act all fucking weird, dude. And I heard horror stories by nurses, like at night, like celebrities hire a personal nurse because they can't handle the fame and they have to be put on drugs and be watched so they don't commit suicide or overdose on drugs.
Well, sometimes you have so much money where if you're gonna start doing drugs, you might as well hire a doctor to make sure you're not gonna die from it. Kind of like what Michael Jackson did.
Yeah, but these nurses were telling me how crazy they get. Like, they fucking spaz out because, you know, they're locked in their house all day. They can't leave and be like normal people. They can't, like, just go out to eat to a restaurant without being bothered. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's very lonely because, you know, you can't just hang out with people. You're a celebrity.
Man, this bitch would not shut up on the radio. Jesus Christ. By the way, my videos got up to almost 600 views already.
Hell yeah, dude! I told you.
This
Fucking
piece of chicken,
bro,
you're like the crunch, man, the crunch.
Yeah, dude, you gotta make something a staple of what you do. So like if you're listen, I'm telling you, all right? If you're gonna do something like if something's crispy, you better have it fucking crispy. You know what I mean? Where like it has that crunch. Or if it's like if you're gonna eat something that's like fucking dripping wet, you better have that like sloppy sound. You know what I mean? Like you make it so that it sounds like if we were gonna eat it.
Yeah, I hear you. I didn't notice how crunchy it sounded because I didn't listen to it. I just posted it.
Yeah, bro. You
fucking just posted it. I edited it through the DJI studio thing, and then I just blindly uploaded it.
Yeah, and you have 600 views.
As long as it's natural, I don't mind it. But the fake shit that they add in for like commercials bothers me to no end.
No, this was like legitimate. This is very legitimate. It was really good.
I had the microphone on my hat on the side. You could see it, but if you look close enough, because it's a mini mic, but it was more pointing to my mouth.
That shit was fucking like.
And like I said, I wasn't. I just put it in blindly. I didn't even think about it or like listen to it or watch it. I was like, dude, I'm gonna hate myself for this. I'm just gonna. I was like, I don't want to watch myself. I'll be surprised. Let's just let it go out there. And then when you said something about the crunch, and then a family member of mine said something about a crunch, I was like, okay, let me watch it. And I was like, oh damn, it does sound crispy. I was like, I don't remember it being that crispy, but I was like, what the fuck? I just remember being very nervous in front of the video. I don't know if you noticed, but I was kind of like the way I was talking. I was a little nervous.
Dude, you did good. You did good.
I mean, Jay said I did pretty good too.
Yeah, you did.
Like,
you did very well. I am very, very proud to say that I was probably the first one to see it. It's probably the first one to see it. Yeah, maybe. But I'm proud. I got a text of it, so I'm pretty sure I got to see that bitch first.
You were the first one to see it.
That shit was. I told you, man. That shit was fucking. That was good. That you kept yourself centered in it. You know what I mean? Like you did a bunch of shit that was just straight up right.
You know what's crazy? I didn't even use a Triforce. I just put it on the table. On the
Hey,
on
tripod.
Tripod.
Yo, dude.
Fucking legend itself.
Yes. Exactly. Like what the?
Tripod. My bad.
Yeah, the tripod. Yo, it's not. You good, man? You good? It's fucking funny.
You wonder why people question me sometimes when they talk to me. They're like,
what the fuck you just say? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Tripod. No, the one I bought, man, the camera keeps tilting over. I was like, what kind of fucking tripod is it? A tripod.
You're right.
Right.
You said it right. Yeah, you said it right. You said it right. No, you said it right.
I was trying to make sure I didn't say Triforce. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, boy. That's funny.
When I try to sign up for acting, I wonder why they didn't hire me. Because I probably read the script like an ass.
Oh my god.
They wanted me to be in the role for, so when they called me, they wanted me to be one of the bikers for the Sun Anarchy. And I read the role, but, like, I guess I fucked up because they didn't tell me why they didn't cast me. But I was supposed to be one of the biker dudes because at the time, I was ripped. So they wanted me to be like one of the dudes that followed Jake around or whatever his name is, the main guy. Like not big, but like just there in a lot of scenes.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
I fit with the character looking, but at the time I didn't have a beard. I was like slim and I had a goatee and like just a normal biker look at the time, you know.
Yeah. Just normal biker look, you know. Yeah. I get you.
Because I did want to be an actor. And I did want to be famous at one point, but now that I worked around famous people and stuff, I don't know if I want that big of a fame where you have to lock yourself in the house and can't really do anything. I think that would drive me nuts. I don't know, man. If I became famous, I probably still would just go out in public and just deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I'd just get a CCW and just feel like, someone just fucked with me. I'll just shoot.
Oh my god! I mean, come on. No. Feels no.
Well, I said I would get a legally CCW. I'd be legal to carry. But if someone like threatened me, I would protect myself.
Yeah.
Carry these
But
nuts.
but to be honest, look at Kyori. He doesn't have any fucking person follow him around or anything, and he does fine. He goes on the subway and shit.
Yeah.
I think if you're generally just a cool dude and you just like, hey, what's up, man? You know, I think people, if you did it a lot, I think people would leave you alone more. I think what makes people drive them crazy to come around you more is that
What
you
are the
hide
Max?
yourself and they can't really meet you. You know what I'm saying?
What, Max?
Cat's being needy again.
Yeah, I just fed him too.
Yeah, he probably just wants your attention, generally.
He always does. It's generally always just wants my attention.
Well, you know, boy cats are more affectionate than female cats, right?
I don't know about that.
No, it's a fact. Look it up.
I don't know, man. He's not being affectionate, I'll tell you that much.
Oh,
He's just being a...
He wants your attention. They want your attention more.
Like some male cats are like.
Oh, this motherfucker.
Where they don't really care about affection, but most of them are really affectionate. Like I've met a few male cats that don't give a shit about, you know, pets and all that, for you petting them.
Well, it's also
But
how you
most of the time,
treat them as a kitten. Go ahead. Most of the time,
like,
yeah.
most male cats, they're really affectionate. But then females, they, you know, they might let you pet them twice, and then they'll bite you.
Yeah, I don't know whose cats you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't know, the female cats I have just, or that I live with, just don't give a shit about anyone. But
If I call Luna in the room right
males-
now, I can pick her up, I can pet her. You know, she. You know,
yeah, like there are
likes being pet.
exceptions. I have seen a couple that are affectionate. But, yeah.
Also, I think it's how you treat them when they're a kid. If you give them a lot of love and you pet them and hold them a lot and everything, I think
Max,
that also
what's up?
triggers how they're gonna be later too.
What, Max?
Low key, I hope they do switch me from this area, from the other area. It's closer to my house too. It's like 10 miles away instead of fucking 30. I know I have a car that's good on gas, but still. Not about the gas, about the mileage. Oh shit, what the fuck was that?
That's the stalker from Half-Life 2.
Jesus Christ, dude, that's fucking scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, because you have bobcats by you.
I thought that was like the ring was gonna come out, that chick. Jesus. You know, that's the only horror movie that ever traumatized me. Is when that bitch came out of the TV and fucking made that dude's face look like that. I unplugged my TV for like 2 weeks and didn't watch TV or anything. But after seeing The Ring You, the original movie, that movie actually fucked me up too.
Yeah. What's up, Max? What's up?
Working way.
Max. You want some treats in a minute?
Las Vegas to LA. I got a 1044G garage 4100 working way.
Correction, sorry about that. It's 4100 Bavada Avenue.
I think I said that before. I'm back. I just didn't want to give out the client's personal information.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. No, we have to call in. So if we see like open windows, doors, or whatever, we have to call it in, and then say like, make sure that they left it open, or have them close it. So you believe it or not, a lot of these rich people, they just forget to close their shit sometimes. It's like, how do you forget? if you're so worried so much about people taking your shit, like, how do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's confusing, but I'm not even rich. I lock up my shit like crazy. I even got a camera on my doorknob, dude. So when you start typing in that code to try to open that door, it starts recording you. And it's got face recognition. A fucking $400 doorknob. That's for sure. So what game are you playing?
I am playing Enlisted. It's really fun.
The same one, right?
Yep, it's definitely a lot of fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, bro, really? Did this just happen? Fucking stupid fucking shit. Fucking wasting my goddamn time. Oh, my guys are now dead. That's great. We got pushed back. Awesome.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. I was watching this meme compilation video again, and there is a dog wagging his tail and the alligator just walk right by him. And I didn't even notice on the alligator that a turtle was hitching a ride.
I think I might have seen that video.
I can't, like, fucking click on this. It's so fucking annoying. Like, why? Why can I not run up to it, click out, which is the interact button, fucking get on it? Like, what the fuck is so hard about that?
Alright, I'm gonna head out for the night, guys.
Have a good night.
I'll see you.
Good night.
Okay.
Good night.
There's a house I gotta go to. Park in front of it every hour for 5 minutes. Okay, still tired. Jesus. How are you doing today, Gakko?
Not too bad.
One of your better days?
I had an IBS attack earlier, but I mean, other than that.
Yeah, it doesn't sound fun. Shitting on an opponent. What game are you working on right now? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Still working on Oblivion Remastered.
PlayStation or Xbox?
Xbox.
Are you gonna do it for the PlayStation as well, or are you just doing it for the Xbox only?
Just doing it for the Xbox for now.
Gotcha. Yeah, I wonder what's the difference, because supposedly Doom is different on the Xbox than it is on the PlayStation. They said it runs better on the Xbox. Personally, I didn't have any problem, so I don't know. I don't see how Microsoft can make one game better on one system than the other. That would take too much work.
Well, what they do with Xbox games are, they have this system of development where they basically, since the Xbox operating system is a pared down version of Windows that has some shit added to it to make bootlegging games impossible, or rather much more difficult. There's a layer of security on top of the operating system that isn't compatible with Windows, but the guts of the operating system are pretty much identical from PC to Xbox, and they don't have to make a tremendous amount of changes to port it to Xbox. It's like 90% of the work's already done when they make it for the PC. Whereas they do have to make a lot of changes to port a game over to the PlayStation. And it's shit done on the code level. It's not actual differences in the game. But no, it's not. No Xbox game, no Microsoft game is going to run as well on PlayStation as it does on their native platforms.
Yeah.
It just comes down to what was the system, what system was it developed on, from Git, and it's the Xbox.
Well, I wonder when they start making games for the Switch, how that's gonna go.
They're gonna have to port it, and that's gonna be more work on their deck.
Damn, it's a good thing I'm not in that area tonight. You guys just heard that on the radio, didn't you?
No.
No.
Fucking multiple cars getting blast right now. The only thing about this area that's a little annoying is it's very narrow and it's on a mountain, like hill area, I guess. I call them mountains because it's technically up a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Just a smaller mountain. But fuck, man, I don't know if you guys ever driven like on like little tiny narrow like edges of the fucking side of the cliff, the houses, but yeah. I don't have fear in it because I did it when I was driving for Uber, so that kind of made me go over my fear.
Yeah, I've unlocked a semi-new fear, for sure. That's going over a bridge without knowing exactly the height of it. Cause like when I was on my motorcycle going on the bridge the other day, right? Bro, oh my god, that was so fucking bad. Like going over it, you can't see you only see the edge. That's it. You don't see the road. You don't see what's coming up over the road. You just see the edge of the road, and that's it. Into infinity. Yep, that shit was insane. That was on my ride to Manhattan.
Oh yeah, I heard there's a lot of fucked up roads over there.
There's so many roads that are all jacked up.
Manhattan and New York and Los Angeles, a couple other places have some really fucked up roads. There's a road in New York, I forgot what road it was called, but it's really fucked up. Like not only like just like how narrow it is, but also like a lot of potholes and shit. From my understanding.
There's a lot of them all over the place like that.
No, but it's like a really, really old road that they haven't fixed up in many years.
There's many like that. I'm telling you, there's many like that. There's cobblestone roads still. You want to talk about fucked up? Let's talk about fucked up. They still got cobblestone in some places.
Then it's probably just as bad as Detroit. Then what I'm thinking.
I mean, Bourbon Street's cobblestone.
Yep, I consider those roads fucking garbage. They're cute, but they're garbage.
Well, yeah, in the case of Bourbon Street, it's more of an aesthetic thing,
Mm-hmm.
and you walk Bourbon Street, you don't drive it.
I believe you.
I mean, yeah, you can drive it, but I mean, if you're going there for tourism,
Yeah.
yeah, like if you're going there for Mardi Gras or for a jazz fest or whatnot, you're gonna be walking.
Man,
7-day XP booster.
15, 20. Ah, fuck me. Dropped the phone on the floor. God damn it. I can tell you guys my location. I'm like by the Hollywood sign.
Nice.
Kabashi.
I'm just coughing.
Oh.
Had a
Sound like
tickle
you're
in my throat.
sneezing. That's what she said.
Let's see. Okay. We research. And I'm not gonna accelerate it. There's no reason to accelerate it. Like, so stupid.
Yeah, apparently they're pushing for Bourbon Street to become a pedestrian plaza. Yeah, year round.
Because it's unsafe to drive.
But not just that, but I mean there was a fucking terrorist attack on New Year's.
That's. I didn't know about that.
Somebody with ties to ISIS got behind the wheel of a fucking box truck and drove it through a crowd of people.
Oh, okay, that's what that was. Okay. I remember seeing something about it, but I just didn't look into it too much. Yeah, I don't really try to follow a lot of that stuff too much. I mean, when I see it, but it's just if we live in a life like constantly thinking about that kind of stuff, it's just
Yeah. But it's all around you anyways.
I know. I saw a disturbing video earlier on Instagram.
Yeah.
These four dudes were just chilling at a gas station, and I guess somebody decided to empty out a clip, and only I think one passed, and two got injured really bad, and the other one walked away fine. But that's because he grabbed one of his friend and kind of went underneath him. But it's just crazy. Just you're just at a gas station, just getting something.
Crazy.
Stupid.
Yeah, people be dumb. People
That's why
be
my ass
very
can't live in
dumb.
Chicago. Fuck that. Hey, did you like that joke I sent you on Instagram, Blaqksheep?
I can't remember which one.
The one with the god.
I don't remember it. I can't remember it right off the top of my head. Yeah.
I know I send you guys a bunch of dumb shit, but
You
it's funny.
probably could. I just didn't get to see it yet.
Did you see the one with the elephant I sent you in Gakko? Gakko, did you see the elephant one or no?
No.
Okay. I ain't gonna say anything, but just be prepared.
I watched the last 4, but I didn't go back any further than that.
It's basically like how Jim Carrey did the Rhino, but there's 2 guys that did the elephant one. But I don't want to ruin the rest of it. But it's fucked up, but it's funny.
I just ran into Link from Legend of Zelda in Death Road to Canada.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
They call him LNK.
Oh, you're talking about where
Okay.
Link is like extremely big, like cartoony Link, where he's like all muscular and looks weird.
No, he's just a 16-bit Link.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of. Oh, they call him Luke. That's what it was.
It's Lunk.
Link. Lunk. Okay. Thanks.
Lunk.
Yeah.
Lunk.
No, it's Link. This means that Link thinks the group is too full. Replace someone to make room. He always says, Kia.
Huh?
I don't want to get rid of Kaiju. I have Godzilla in my group. Vincent is good too. Pick someone else. Eileen's a
Wait,
good
what game
mechanic.
are you playing?
Death Road to Canada.
Death
Let's not
Road to
get rid of
Canada.
Andrew.
I didn't even know there was a. I didn't even know that was a game.
It's like a mixture of Oregon Trail and Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Oh no way! That sounds kind of cool. Zombie Ate My Neighbor was one of my favorite games when I was a kid. It's stupid when you look at it now, but it was cool back then. That game is hard. Have any of you guys ever beat that game? Go ahead.
I've got Zombies Ate My Neighbors on my Switch right now. I love that game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
I have it on my Switch as well. Have any of you guys ever beaten that game? That's the question.
I did. I used to have it for the Super Nintendo.
I never beaten it, but I think I got like 2 levels before the last level. When I watch it on YouTube later in life, I realized how close I was, but just never made it. And the only time I ever got close was because I played with someone else.
It's fucking hard to beat.
I think this might be my last game. I'm starting to fall asleep.
Hey, you sound sleepy. Did you know they made a part 2 of that, right? Because that comes with the Switch, the second
Yeah, it's called
version.
Roll to Throw.
But it's not that good.
No,
It's not as good as the. My favorite thing about Zombie Ate My Neighborhood is when you turn in that beast and start fucking shit up.
Yeah, the purple gargoyle monster.
Yes. I was always obsessed with that. And I thought it was hilarious they used squirt guns to fucking kill zombies. Which was funny.
Yeah, Link is OP in this game. I'm glad I ran with him.
OP. Dude, the Switch 2 comes out in a couple weeks, which is crazy. Me too. Oh shit, I forgot to give you my fucking friend thing. I gotta do that. So play some Mario Kart. I got the camera, so I don't think you probably getting the camera. Well, you have your own PC camera, but
Well, Nintendo says you can plug your own camera, but I don't think my camera would work because it's like a AI tracking camera.
You
need
really
special
think
software to run it.
You really think Nintendo's gonna be all up in people's shit for doing innocuous things like shell swaps?
Shell swap.
What's that? Shell swap.
Yeah, what's that?
Where you swap the outer shell of the Switch 2.
Oh, I mean, unless they have something in there that can tell that you did it, I can't see how they would be
I
able
don't think
to.
that's going to be a major issue. I mean, if you shell swap, just don't make a video about your fucking shell swap, and you should be good. Because I highly doubt that there's going to be anything in there that can detect that it's been taken apart.
Hey, you never know, man. You never know. They might have a ribbon that's attached, and it can tell it's been tampered with.
And in the United States, you can't prohibit someone from taking apart something that belongs to them. You can't even with their warranty for it.
You can break the console whenever you deem necessary.
That will end up in a lawsuit, and that will be overturned.
Yeah, I think they might get in trouble for that. I don't know.
Now,
we'll see.
It won't fix that console. The only thing that they'll be able to do is reimburse you for the inconvenience.
Who knows? We'll find out, I guess.
Machine gun. Light sword.
We'll see. But I'm definitely gonna do an open box video for sure. See how many views I get, subscribers, whatever. I only need 32 more and I can start live streaming.
You only need 32 more views.
32 more subscribers.
About to say that.
No. Not to make money and stuff. I don't know. I forgot what the.
I think it's got to be 1,000.
1,000. Yeah, I'm not really worried about that yet. I just wanted to get to 50 so I can start
Actually live streaming?
And then, and then people can start recognizing me like that, and then I'm not just gonna stream games. Like I'm gonna go to the events.
Hell yeah! What up, J Rogue? How you doing? Welcome. How's your night going? It's good to see you. Welcome to the chat.
To be honest, doing this area is actually making the night go by pretty quick.
Doing something different always makes the day go by better.
That's what I was about to say. I think it's because it's something new.
Yeah.
That's why.
So it's new, J Rogue. It's good to see you. Hope you're having a great night. Thanks for coming through.
I almost worked in every location for this job. Almost.
Alright.
Except for the super hard ones. Which, even with the stuff that I know to do, like, I still wouldn't want to do it because it's just, they get the most break-in. They get it probably about 25 at night. Yeah, or more, it depends. But it's too much for me to deal with. I wouldn't want to deal with that shit. Well, I'm pretty sure nobody does, but those areas have at least 3 or 4 units there, like us driving around. So, alright. I'll be back if you guys are not on. I gotta go use the bathroom. I know Blaqksheep's leaving.
Well, you good? All good?
Everybody else is.
Oh man.
By the time I come back, talk to you guys later.
See ya.
See ya.
God damn. The stuff I'd say hi and that's a big deal, man. My boards. Nice. Congrats. Good luck. Hope it is a great time and not super difficult. That's definitely gonna be a difficult thing to do. Definitely feel like that could be a task. Don't feel like being LMG food. Ooh, sniper. Are you fucking serious? I fell between the fucking floorboards like that just to get my fucking shit, like, killed. Like, get the fuck out of here. Fuck you. Let's try again. Why is that dude? Shit, not auto.
Do nothing.
Holy shit, I can't believe this dude's got the fucking balls to keep going. Holy fuck. He's been he's been down twice. This dude's been down twice already. Holy crap. Have a good night. Holy shit. That was a good set right there. Fucking kills. Let's go. Hell yeah, we won. Good night, J Rogue. Have a good one. Thanks for coming through. Doing a little better now. Got 60 kills. I think that's 41 assisted kills. 300 near built structures. 33. What is it? Zone defense and attack kills. All right. Zone capture. Squad loss 6. Yeah, oh nice. Get this. This, switch that with this. And yeah. We'll go with that. Yeah, and we're gonna call it here for the night. I do appreciate everyone being here. Remember to hit that thumbs up button for me and maybe a subscription or a follow. Thank you for being here. And if you're watching the video, thank you for watching the video. Everyone on YouTube, have a good night. Peace. Everyone on Twitch, peace. Have a good night. And we will see you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have the bike ready to go and we'll be riding. All right. Have a good night, everybody.